Sorry, friends, I got a phone call. It's all on Do Not Disturb. We won't be messed up now. And here's this beautiful place with the truffle trees and the green grass. And under the trees, I saw brown barbaloots frisking about in their barbaloot suits as they played in the shade and ate truffle fruits. You're eating all the fruit from the trees. From the rippleless pond came the comfortable sound of the humming fish humming while splashing around. Lots of animals all hanging out, huh? But those truffle trees, all my life I've been searching for trees such as these. The touch of their tufts was much softer than silk, and they had the sweet smell of fresh butterfly milk. I felt a great leaping of joy in my heart. I knew just what I'd do. I unloaded my cart. And there he goes. He's got all kinds of stuff. An axe here. Oh, he's feeling, look, he's pulling the tufts off. He said they're so soft. Oh, and no time at all, I had built a small shop. Then I chopped down a truffle tree. Boop. With one chop. And with great skillful skill, and with great speedy speed, I took the soft tuft and I knitted a thneed. That's a thneed. The instant I'd finished, I heard a gazump. I looked. I saw something pop out of the stump. Of the tree I chopped down. It was sort of a man. Describe him? That's hard. I don't know if I can. He was shortish and oldish and brownish and mossy. He spoke with a voice that was sharpish and bossy. Mister, he said with a sawdusty sneeze. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. And I'm asking you, sir, at the top of my lungs. He was very upset as he shouted and puffed. What's that thing you've made out of my truffle tuft? He's angry. What is this? We gotta find out. Look, Lorax, I said, there's no cause for alarm. I just chopped one tree. I'm doing no harm. I'm being quite useful. This thing is a thneed. A thneed's a fine something that's all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has other uses. Yes, far beyond that. You can use it for carpets, for pillows, for sheets, or curtains, or covers for bicycle seats. The Lorax said, Sir, you are crazy with greed. There's no one on earth who would buy that full thneed. Would you buy a thneed? I don't know. They sound pretty cool, but let's see. But at the very next minute, I proved he was wrong. For just at that minute, a chap came along. And he thought that the thneed I had knitted was great. He happily bought it for $3.98. I laughed at the Lorax. You poor fool guy. You never can tell what some people will buy. Hey, he made his money. This chap came along. I repeat, cried the Lorax, I speak for the trees. I'm busy, I told him. Shut up, if you please. Oh, that's not very nice to say. I rushed across the room and in no time at all, built a radio phone. I put in a quick call. I called all my brothers and uncles and aunts and I said, listen here, here's a wonderful chance for the whole Onceler family to get mighty rich. Get over here fast. Take the road to North Nitch. Take a turn left at Weehawken, sharp right at South Stitch. He's calling his whole family. Come on over, guys. We're going to get rich. Oh, my goodness. And in no time at all, in the factory I built, the whole Onceler family was working full tilt. We were all knitting thneeds, just as busy as bees, to the sound of the chopping of truffle trees. Oh. All these trees are getting chopped down, huh? Do we have as many left? They're all getting chopped down here. These beautiful trees. Then, oh, baby, oh, how my business did grow. Now chopping one tree at a time was too slow. So I quickly invented my super axe hacker, which whacked off 4 truffle trees at one smacker. We were making thneeds 4 times fast as before, and that Lorax, he didn't show up anymore. But the next week, he knocked on my new office door. He snapped, "I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. But I'm also in charge of the brown barbaloots, who played in the shade of their barbaloot suits and happily lived eating truffle of fruits. Now, thanks to your hacking my trees to the ground, there's not enough truffle of fruits to go around. And my poor barbaloots are all getting the crummies because they have gas and no food in their tummies." Uh-oh. They look very sad. He's cutting down all the truffle trees. That's what the bears ate. The brown barbaloots. They ate the truffle tree fruits. And if there's no truffle trees, then there's no truffle of fruits, huh? They loved living here, but I can't let them stay. They have to find food, and I hope that they may. "Good luck, boys," he cried, and he sent them away. I, the Onceler, I felt sad as I watched them all go, but business is business, and business must grow, regardless of crummies and tummies, you know. And they're all leaving. I meant no harm. I most truly did not. But I had to grow bigger, so bigger I got. I biggered my factory, I biggered my roads, I biggered my wagons, I biggered the loads of the thneeds I shipped out. I was shipping them forth to the south, to the east, to the west, to the north. I went right on biggering, selling more thneeds, and I biggered my money, which everyone needs. It's cutting down a lot of trees. Then again, he came back. I was fixing some pipes with that old nuisance Lorax, came back with more gripes. "I am the Lorax," he coughed and he whiffed. He sneezed and he snuffled, he snargled, he sniffed. "Onceler," he cried with a cruffless croak. "Onceler, you're making such smogulous smoke. My poor swami swans, they can't sing a note. No one can sing who has smog in his throat." Oh my goodness, look at the factories to make the thneeds are putting out all this smog and smoke. And the swans, when they would fly in the air, they can't breathe anymore. They're coughing and sneezing. "Oh, and so," said the Lorax, "please pardon my cough. They cannot live here, so I'm sending them off." "Where will they go?" "I don't hopefully know. They may have to fly for a month or a year to escape from the smog. You've smogged up around here." Uh-oh. He's sending the swami swans away, just like those brown barbaloots. "What's more," snapped the Lorax. His dander was up. "Let me say a few words about Gluppity Glup. Your machinery chugs on day and night without stop, making Gluppity Glup. Also sloppity slop. And what do you do with this leftover goo? I'll show you, you dirty old Onceler man, you." Uh-oh. The factory's making all this extra stuff waste from making those thneeds. Let's see where it goes. Oh my goodness. "You're glumping the pond where the humming fish hummed. No more can they hum, for their gills are all gummed. So I'm sending them off. Oh, their future is dreary. They'll walk on their fins and get woefully weary in search of some water that isn't so smeary." Uh-oh, now the humming fish need to go. Look at that water. That's so gross, huh? And it's coming all out of the factory. And then I got mad. I got terribly mad. I yelled at the Lorax, "Now listen here, Dad. All you do is yap, yap and say bad, 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 bad. Well, I have my rights, sir, and I'm telling you I intend to go on doing just what I do. And for your information, you Lorax, I'm figuring on biggering and biggering and biggering and biggering, turning more truffle trees into thneeds, which everyone needs." Uh-oh, look, we only have 2 more left back here. 2 more trees left. Let's see. And at that very moment, we heard a loud whack from outside in the fields. Came a sickening smack of an axe on a tree. Then we heard the tree fall, the very last truffula tree of them all. Uh-oh, they're all down. Last tree. Look at this place. It used to be so pretty. No more trees, no more needs, no more work to be done. So in no time, my uncles and aunts, everyone, all waved me goodbye. They jumped into my cars and drove away under the smoke-smuggered stars. Now all that was left neath the bad-smelling sky was my big empty factory, the Lorax, and I. There's this factory. They're out of trees. They can't make any more needs. So everybody's leaving. Look how dirty and gross it looks there. Ugh. The Lorax. He said nothing. He just gave me a glance. He gave me a very sad backward glance as he lifted himself by the seat of his pants. And I'll never forget the grim look on his face when he hoisted himself and took leave of this place through a hole in the smog without leaving a trace. Uh-oh, even the Lorax is now gone. He picked himself up and went through the smog. So gross. And all that the Lorax left here in this mess was a small pile of rocks with one word, unless. Whatever that meant, well, I just couldn't guess. But that was long, long ago. But each day since that day, I've sat here and worried away. Through the years, while my buildings have fallen apart, I've worried about it with all of my heart. Oh, look, his factories are falling apart. It's still all smoggy and gross. But now, says the Onceler, now that you're here, the word of the Lorax seems perfectly clear. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, catch, said the Onceler. He let something fall. It's a truffula tree. It's the last one of all. You're in charge of the last of the truffula seeds. Truffula trees are what everyone needs. Plant a new truffula, treat it with care, give it clean water, and feed it fresh air. Grow a forest, protect it from axes that hack. Then the Lorax and all of his friends may come back. He's got the very last seed for the truffula trees. He's passing it to the little boy. And that's it, guys. There he is peeking out. There's a Lorax. He looks very sad, huh? Now, what do you think? I think it means that unless people like us, like you guys and your families and our friends, all care about our Earth a little bit, we don't want our planet to turn into what that place looked like, huh? When all the trees were knocked down and all the animals were gone, the brown barbaloots, and then the Lorax left. We don't want our neighborhoods to look like this, right? Ooh, we want our neighborhoods to look so pretty. Let's see. Right? Remember when he first got there? Everybody was playing and swimming, and it looked so pretty and beautiful with all the trees. The birds were flying around. Would you rather live in a place like this or like this? I would pick this. I think this would be a lot more fun to play in. You can breathe nice. You have lots of clean water and grass and these beautiful trees. So that's what the Lorax meant by unless. So unless somebody like us cares about our planet and where we live, it's never going to get better. It's just going to keep getting worse. So we want to make sure that we take care of our planet. We're not going to throw trash on the ground. You want to make sure that it gets in the right place. Recycle when you can. Reuse things when you can. These were my fruit cups. From our lunch the other day, the boys had fruit cups, and I just saved this to plant my lettuce in. Now when I'm done with the lettuce, I'll clean this out and use it for something else. Or put it in the recycling bin so that it gets to the right place. But that's something to think about for Earth Day, making sure that our planet stays nice and healthy for us and for everybody that comes after us, right? So that's it for today. I would love to see if you guys did anything for Earth Day, maybe planted some seeds or planted some plants outside or did anything special, go outside, enjoyed the sun while it was cold and kind of windy. It was still pretty sunny out. And that's it for today. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed our little book and my little props. See how it doesn't look so pretty anymore without all the triflet trees up there. Bring a couple of them back. If we take care of our trees, now our trees don't really look that colorful, right? But the green's really pretty, and when they have flowers and stuff on them, they could look like that. But we want to make sure that we keep our trees up and alive and healthy. And yeah, so I love you guys. I miss you so much, and I really cannot wait until we get back to school together. Counting down the days here, guys. And I will see you here tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's Thursday. Maybe our projects will be nice and dry, and I can show you how to take it off. And that's it. So have a wonderful night. I'll see you later, okay? Bye, guys.